Hey guys, hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So we are going to be reacting to Thomas Sowell TV, and this one said two reasons why Thomas Sowell would choose Donald Trump. Wow, like wow. After Thomas Sowell have reversed his position, his thoughts about Donald Trump. Well guys, let's check out and see what the reasons are.
All right, Donald Trump might be a rock star of the Republican Party now, but that does not mean he is a rock star to all Republicans. I want to quote a line from Thomas Sowell, the latest column he has in Town Hall. He's a best-selling author. Wealth, Poverty, and Politics is his latest missive. But in this, he writes, in a country with more than 300 million people, it's remarkable how obsessed the media have become with just one, Donald Trump. What is even more remarkable is that after 6 years of repeated disasters, both domestically and internationally, under a glib egomaniac in the White House, so many potential voters are turning to another glib egomaniac to be his successor.
Your friend, your longtime friend, Walter Williams. Now we come to current politics. The bottom line is that President Donald Trump does not have the personal character that we would want our children to imitate, but, save his misguided international trade policies, has turned out to be a good president. Tom?
I think his policies have been, by and large, have been policies that were far better than that of previous Democratic or Republican administrations.
So
I go by the consequences.
Okay.
I mean, he hasn't produced the right rhetoric, but the fact is that unemployment among low-income people, Black, Hispanic included, is at a level that is far lower than it's been in decades. Yeah, the economy is booming in a way that no one had predicted. People like Paul Krugman was saying that when Trump gets in, the economy is going to tank. No, the economy hit new highs.
All right.
But there are so many people among the intelligentsia, especially, who are absolutely immune to facts. It's as if they took their anti-fact shots every year, and the facts will just not affect them.
All right. One of the themes in wealth, poverty, and politics, isolation. You've already spoken a little bit about geography. Isolation. You do this a dozen different times. You take different aspects of reality, economic reality, and explain how they affect economic development. So but of course we only have time for a few, but here, isolation. Quote, isolation is a recurring factor in poverty and backwardness around the world, close quote. And you note that people who live in mountains, Afghanistan, Appalachia, you couldn't ask for more separated mountain communities, and yet you see much the same kind of backwardness. Isolation per se leading to backwardness. Explain that.
Well, I don't so much explain it as I simply give enormous numbers of examples of it. The mountain people being one, people who are living in isolated islands like the Canary Islands. Back in the 15th century, when the Spaniards conquered the Canary Islands, they found the people there living as people had lived in the Stone Ages. In Australia, very similar things when the British arrived there in the late 18th century. They found the Australian Aborigines living again as people had lived elsewhere in the Stone Ages.
Right.
You find wherever there are enclaves of groups that are isolated from what other groups are doing. You find the same thing: socially isolated, politically isolated, for whatever reason. What it suggests to me is that an individual really can do very little without a great number of other things, including what he learns from other human beings. And if you have some group of 3,000 or 2,000 living in some mountain village, whether in Italy or Kashmir, wherever, you're not going to find them keeping abreast of people who are living in port cities and in touch with the whole rest of the human race.
Okay, so trade is important?
Yes.
All right. Here's another, I offer you another luminary from the present day, Donald Trump. Quote, we're going to build the wall, we're going to stop illegal immigration, it's going to end, close quote. Now, a couple issues tangled up there. One is building the wall. Is that in and of itself something of which we should be suspicious, that he wants to wall off the United States from the kind of, that he wants us to become more isolated? He wants to limit?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No.
Or is that unfair to Donald Trump?
I haven't given a lot of thought about being fair to Donald Trump. But no, if we're in touch with 99% of the human race, the fact that we're not in touch with a handful of people relative to the world's population who are trying to come across the southern border doesn't make us isolated.
Okay.
Wow, guys, I appreciate everything Thomas Sowell has said. But one thing I know is for sure is that Thomas Sowell is the greatest thinker of our generation. Yeah. You don't have to like the person you vote for. They just have to do a good job for you to vote for them, for you to support them. Trump presidency was one of the low interest rates, low prices, closed borders, and no new wars, whether you like him or not. It's not the issue. The issue is USA was better off with Donald Trump. And you all can attest to that. You all can agree to that. See, all I will say is that we did not vote for Trump to be our dad, pastor, or friend, colleague, blah blah blah. We wanted him to be our strong president. We wanted him to stand for us, to vote for us, and to move America to a better place. Yeah. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about the reasons why why Thomas Sowell would choose Donald Trump in the comment section. Don't forget to like, watch, and subscribe to my channel, and have a great day ahead. Bye bye.